Hey fan, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever the world you're listening from. I'm super excited and I can't wait to jump in. The 9 ways we can increase our leadership threshold in our personal life, in our organization, and etc. These are the powerful ways I implement in my life and I got the result, and I can't wait to share with my audience as well. Again, thank you for joining. And I can share this lesson from back home. I'm in Kerala right now. We're enjoying the monsoon over here. Lots of rain, lots of food, having great time with my friends and family. All right, let's jump in the first lesson. We're gonna dive deeper into the first lesson today, okay? And I want you to get more sort of how the first method, how we can do it, how we can increase our effectiveness in leadership. The first very powerful way is consistent exposure to discomfort. Consistent exposure to discomfort. What I mean by that, how I can have a discomfort cause a leadership threshold growth or increase effectiveness in growth. Well, let me explain you, and I'm also going to explain 4 ways that is very practical. We can have our leadership threshold increase in everyday life. We must train under pressure, just like the muscles grow under stress. Our leadership grows when we do hard things consistently. When we do hard things consistently, just imagine our muscles grow when we take the weight every single day, when we give stress to our muscles every single day, and our leadership skill is same. As we put more hard things into our daily agenda, it will grow as well. And and I'm going to say the 4 powerful ways how you can do it as well in today's lesson. And that's 4 points. Let me tell you, that's all I wanted to take away after the session as well. All right, let's jump in the first way. For the first way is say yes to the challenge that stretch you. Say yes to the challenges that stretch you. I'm sure most of you know the quote from Richard Branson. I love this quote very much. If someone offers you an amazing opportunity and you are not sure you can do it, say yes and then learn how to do it later. This has been very powerful quote in my life, and I apply it all over every single place. Say yes and learn how to do it. Say yes. That's one of the best way to consistent exposure to discomfort, because we're gonna say yes to things we don't know. For example, let's say you got offered a speaking opportunity in your organization or in your school, university, college, and you're gonna say yes to that, and everything on all your fingertips, all the learning lessons, all the contents, all the resources on your fingertips, and you gonna learn how to do it, and you're gonna do it. You're gonna push your comfort zone and you're gonna do it, and that's the best way to increase our leadership threshold. All right, let's discuss the second method. As we discussing the pushing our comfort zone, the second method is volunteer for responsibilities that scare you. You heard right? That scare you. We do have many ways to volunteer ourselves to take a leadership position. We do have food banks, we do have our community programs, we do have our Toastmasters program, we do have our Rotary clubs. For business people, we do have a BNIs, and we do have our board of chambers in every city. These are a great opportunity. These are a great opportunity to volunteer, to take leadership role, to build up our confidence that will in fact push us from the comfort zone. And this has been a great method for me. When I was in new to Canada, I joined the Toastmasters in Vancouver. First time, very strange experience, but that has a huge influence in my life. I got in a random position with some random people, and I ended up in a beautiful place. Because the outcome, the consistency, every week you take a different roles, volunteer different roles, and you push your comfort zone every single week with different strange people. That's been a great experience for me, and I hope it will work for you as well. The third way, however, we can push ourselves, our comfort zone, is Make uncomfortable decision with integrity. Make uncomfortable decision with integrity. There's a big thing, especially if you are a person of faith. You take a decision with your integrity and you stick to that. That is a big thing, and that is kind of your pushing a comfort zone as well. Let me get in. What is integrity? What is integrity? What you doing when no one is watching, right? That is integrity. So what we're talking about, make uncomfortable decision with integrity. Push the norm with integrity. That simply as means I'm not dive deeper into that. The fourth method is lead projects outside your comfort zone. Lead projects outside your comfort zone. Well, it's a very we live in a society where norms are common. There's a typical method that people follow. But the moment we stepping out, the moment we think outside the box, we leading the project outside the box, some magic happens. Happened my life in many ways. When I was doing the residential real estate investment portfolio, I changed from multifamily and land development, and some big deals, even $20 million and above deal. When I push myself the lead project outside my imagination, something big happened. I got into a niche where various competition, and you are showcased yourself. That's a special thing you can do in the marketplace to market yourself, to advertise yourself. So that's a huge thing. Lead projects outside your comfort zone. All right, my friends, we have discussed 4 ways where we can consistently expose to discomfort, where we can 1% daily stretch, where we can stay outside comfort zone. The first one we said, say yes to challenges that stretch you. Say yes to challenge that stretch you. Say yes and learn how to do it, simply as it is. And the second one we discussed about volunteering. Volunteer for a responsibility that scare you. And the third method, make uncomfortable decisions with integrity, with keeping our God, with faith. And the fourth one, lead projects outside comfort zone. There you go. Your leadership, my friends. Listen very carefully. Your leadership threshold rises every time you refuse to quit when it's hard. So there you go. These are the 4 methods, and couldn't wait to jump into them. The second one, the master emotional self-management, in the coming lessons. Thank you for tuning in.